First item on the list here will just be a quick light prune on the Japanese maple to get it away from gutters, siding, windows, roof, and then just snag dead branches 1/2 inch and larger. And then I'm going to include Andy's information for apple scab sprays on this crab apple, but for now we're just going to remove that branch right there that's touching the peak of the roof, and then remove or reduce any additional branches to clear the roof by 4 to 6 feet. And then just grab low dead branches 1 to 2 inch diameter and larger, reachable with a pole saw from the ground, but don't nitpick the upper canopy, just kind of get the obvious ones. Nothing on the beech, nothing on the cherry. We've done this tulip poplar more than once. This branch that goes out that way, I had mentioned that we could maybe handsaw a little bit off the end just to lift it up off the peak. And then in the past, I've cleaned this section of gutter out for him, tied into the poplar up there. So a line item to climb the poplar, handsaw at least just like that one little sub limb off there, and then clean the gutters out. You shouldn't really have to spend much time in there, but I did point out some poison ivy to him in that area, FYI. This Norway maple has taken a bit of a beating in some storms over the past 6-7 years. We've pruned it more than once. This time there's no storm damage. We're just going to comb through it and get dead branches approximately 1 inch diameter and larger, and then remove the 4 inch diameter branch growing over the walkway on the black locust. This maple tree took a hit in a storm a few years back as well. Nothing to the maple tree. There's some buckthorn and different plants growing around the base of the tree, and he asked about maybe transplanting this little cedar. His daughter was wanting to do that, and I think it's probably going to be really intertangled with the maple roots, so I suggested picking a different little tree to plant in that spot that he had pointed out to me, and maybe just cut some of this stuff away, maybe even prune a branch or two off the maple to give that little cedar some clearance. And then there's only a few little removals. This mulberry is one of them. Stump is only about 10 inches. And then there's a walnut stump with some sprouts right there. And there's 2 9-bark bushes, one with the red leaves, that one's going to stay. The one with the green leaves, I've got a pink ribbon on the 2. The one with the green leaves is going to go, and then grind the stump as well. And I'd say the 9-bark stump is about 18 inches, similar to the walnut. And then last item would just be a little light pruning on this ginkgo tree right here, just nip it away from the house and the roof. He usually deals with like the black locust and kind of hacking stuff back away from it. And that's it.